And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Dyson Sphere program. Alright, I have added another miner here, so we're at 210 plus 150, that's exactly 360, right? So that is exactly one yellow belt, which is why I added another miner onto this, and so this is exactly 360 for smelting. One thing we can do to try to optimize this, right now these are not fast enough to pull all this off, but you know, it is what it is. We're gonna deal with that in a bit. I would like to get some of these up and running, so we're gonna do this, maybe level it up one and come out here. We're gonna need some copper to come out here. And I'd like to start using my north and the bands of grid that we go across, because you see they kind of split. So if you try to build around that, if your production goes around those borders, it can mess things up. But if you go east-west, you get a much better result. So yeah, right now I'm severely limited by how fast my little bots are. So we go up and over that. Come on, little robots, you can do it. Just sitting around waiting. So these are going to be 40 a minute. So 40, 80, that's 160 a minute. And our production, which if we go, I'll probably have to redo a lot of this. That's my guess. Oh yeah, these guys are wanting to travel all the way over here to do all this. Okay, fine. We can come over here. I only have 3 drones, really? I thought I had more drones than that. Come on. Alright, so this is for the... Where is it? Right here. So that's going to be 2 a second. So just one of these is 120 a minute. And that was 40, 80. That was 160. So, I mean, at best, we could do 2 of these. At best. Let's go here to here, and then to here. And then what we can do is bring them back. And we go up. And then down. Give ourselves a little bit more space. Because if we go out there, in there, in there, and then a power node, that should also reach this one. These are not going to be, you know, made that fast. We're going to make these, we're actually going to make quite a few of these. 2 a second. That's pretty darn good. Let's get that in there. And we want to connect up power in some way. Now, if we put, let's say, half of these in here. Oh, 40 is all you got. These should be made. Okay, little drones, you are you're doing your best. Now, this is actually full. We got 4,000 copper in here. Let's saturate that belt if we can, because the copper is also going to come out here for circuits. Not sure how many of those we need. The trips are like 1.5 trips per second, which is 2 every 2 seconds. So that is 60 a minute. Right? 30, yeah. That sounds about right. Now we want these guys to come out. Two every 2 seconds. 1.5. That's 3 every 2 seconds. So 3 times 30 seconds. Actually, that's quite a few. It looks like it's saturating the belt, though. We may not have enough to really keep these operational at 100%, but at the very least, this is now running. And our power is getting tricky again. Good thing I made more of those. Alright, so that is the magnetic rings automated. And I don't know what they stack to, but let's limit that so we don't have 6 bazillion in there. Copper, we should be able to actually add another smelter onto this, but we'll worry. I'm really going to worry about like really clean layouts and builds once we get foundations going, and we're going to need to get research up and running before that. So now for iron, well, iron to make circuits right here. So it's a copper and 2 iron make 2 circuits. There's a reason I had that belt completely saturated. So I could come over here and maybe, possibly maybe, add another raft. Let's go out to here. We're going to raise it up. And then down. Okay. And then we're going to grab a assembler. And then you are going to be circuits. And if memory serves, we go through a lot of these. 2 iron a second, though. That's quite a lot. So that is iron coming in. Actually, we're going to take this and we're going to offset it there. And we're going to take that one and then copy that. Because we need to bring copper in around. So let's get these set up. And then copper, I'll come in right in here. And we're going to skip all of that and then join these up here. And this right here, that's reverse direction, that's that mob. It allows you to reverse them without having to destroy them. All right, you guys, you're trying really hard. I'm really wanting to research the better things there. Now that we have some stuff automated, those first few researches might be possible. So let's do that and that. And then we're going to need some power. There we go. And then we're going to need iron. Okay. And how about some storage? I hit shift. Endpoint must be horizontal. What? Fine. Hey, why didn't you copy both of those? Oh, and we're gonna need more power over here. There we go. Oh, obviously we need output. That would be a good thing. There we go. Okay, so iron is not loading fast enough. So we need 2 belts or 2 inserters for iron to keep those going full blast. Okay. We're consuming quite a lot of iron. Right here, you can see, actually we're making 270 a minute and we're only using this many, but unfortunately that's probably off. Yeah. Depending on your running average, you want to up to the minute you want to get this. Yeah, so we're actually consuming more iron than we're making. But to be fair, this guy is not running at all. I don't have splitters yet. I can't split this out. What I could do is grab this and move it over to there. And then save myself maybe 1 inserter. And that should allow that to actually flow a little bit freer. There we go. So we'll let that cook for a little bit. Look at that. We've got glorious stuff automated. Oh, it's so good. So what is technology-wise, upgrade-wise, that is not going to be possible. That's not going to be possible. Drone engines. Nope. This one we could do. Unlocks mecha flight. Buy out technology. Realize to unlock technology. I don't know what that's all about. That is something brand new. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. Unlock mecha fuel power. Well, that's going to use graphite. That's probably our next mass construction. Let's activate that one and grab some of these because that's what they use. And now that we have those automated, it's glorious. Okay. Let's see here. Get that, and that should allow me to like hopefully create and use blueprints, and that will help a lot going forward. Once I have a good design for mid to late game smelting operations, that will go a long ways. And we need to see what it's going to take to unlock the blue Yay! You can now create a blueprint. Control C, copy a piece of production, and paste it as a blueprint. So yeah, blueprints are, you know, relatively universal. You can save them as files. And of course, there's, you know, I mentioned the website before. So what is it going to take to get these? Let's activate that. I have these automated. Wow, they only take 2 of those? Really? Alright. The Matrix Lab. So, not C, E, F. That's what I was looking for. So, the 2 things that we just automated go into the blue matrix. That is glorious. It's almost like I planned for these 2 things to go into a matrix lab. But they are made in memory serves in these things. So we're going to need glass for that to work. Well, it just so happens we have like stone right here. Rotate building. I wish you could rotate the other direction. That would be so nice. 210 a minute. Can we do better than that? Doesn't look like we can. Ooh, there it is, 240 a minute. I like that. We're gonna need some smelters. This is gonna be glass. But it's giving me that tutorial again. I might need to turn those off because that's getting annoying. What is this? Oh. This is going to use 2 every 2 seconds, so that one of these is fine. And then output. Which direction do we want to go? We're kind of moving over there with all of our factory. So I'm thinking going this direction. Alright, we are making 30 a minute. And I think we are, yeah, see, we are... Oh, that's the wrong building. There we go. Okay, yeah, that is fine. So it's actually, this is actually using 60 a minute. This is making, what was it, 240? So 60, 120, that's 240 right there. There we go. Now we have some glass. So we should possibly maybe be able to build some of these. Yes, we can. These, 1 every 3 seconds. So let's do 4. We are going to expand this a little bit. Like so. Remember, these are just barely not gonna to make, like, but we should have plenty ready to go. And then we want, see if they've actually built. Yay. I really need to get into research here so we can get some advancements going. 1, 2, 3.
Matrix Lab. You can use it to make super matrices or research technologies that require them to unlock. The super matrices are the source code of the center brain for maintaining the homeworld. You can upload as many super matrices to the center brain as possible. You can be benefit to unlock more actual world technologies by operating the homeworld simultaneously.
You can benefit to unlock. Okay, I do like the broken English. So these are going to be producing these, right? Let's see what it's going to take. How many of these per minute are we going to chew through? Milestone. Matrix on. This is interesting. Power. Total energy consumption. What? So these are. Why is this? Oh, they're completely full already. Glorious. We need a couple more to actually do the research, right? And then how about we use a box as a little buffer? I think that's a good idea. And this is going to get gnarly. I know this is just a bad design. I'm aware. All right, well, that's going to do it for this episode. Please hit that like button if you are liking the series so far. Comment down below for any suggestions. And yeah, subscribe if you're new to the channel. I will see you next time.